Ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes to showtime. Please finish up your conversations, enjoy your drink, and take a seat. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes to showtime. Kindly take your seats. The show is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, the show is starting right now. So please come on in, take your seats, and get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Acer's corporate president and CEO, Jason Chen.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our event today. How many people here are actually with us last year? Quite a few of you. How many people here are actually first time ever with the Acer event? With some new friends. Very good, very good. Hope you all enjoy that. And by the way, for people on the web, for the live streaming, hello. Hope you all going to enjoy what you will have. This year, we celebrate our 40 years anniversary. In the up and down 40 years, there are certain things that we insist and we don't change. That's our mission. Our mission is to make sure that we break the barrier between people and technology. And this mission will remain. We'll continue to push forward to the next level that our goal is to stretch ourselves for the industry and for the more enjoyment for people. Today, we will show you some of the new progress and development that the company is doing, from the core business in computing to gaming, sensational experience, elder care that we start to do some of the extra work there, and also, of course, very important, extra lifestyle. To start with, breaking news. We acquire Powerball. What is Powerball? Let me use a video to explain to you so that you have a little bit ideas that what is Powerball doing. Video.
Someone is missing our big boy. Oh, it looks like he's missing you too.
Hi guys. Hello.
Hey, I wanna play too.
Tina is here. We miss you.
I miss you too.
To start with, we all know the pet population is growing. So help me here, some of the old friends and new friends. How many people here you actually have cats at home? Wow, quite a few. Dogs? Dog people? I'm sure that your pets will love this. Because what we are seeing, the global pet population is growing so rapidly. In some of the countries, it outnumbers the numbers of babies. Take example of US. How many Americans here? Well, you got an interesting issue. The pet numbers are actually 2x of baby numbers. In many other countries, similar situation. And we are seeing the importance of having the right tools for people to take better care, interact better with their pets. And at the same time, we are seeing a business opportunity that it represents, I call it the petware opportunity that is growing also rapidly. It's to the level, compared with any other size of business, $128 billion is a big, big number. I want to tell a little bit story about Powerball and how we get into this business. The story started with an internship program that we did last year. Two of the interns actually recommended to Acer that Acer should get into the pet industry, the petware industry. So we say, okay, let's form a team and let's do a study what we can do. While we are doing that, we found a crowdfunding company that is coming out with a very interesting device called Powerball. And it's already doing pretty well. In Amazon, been recognized very well in US market. And we started in Europe, one of the local magazines. How many German here? German? You probably recognize this magazine particularly for the pet owner publication that rank Powerball as a #1 petware. We are very excited to see that, and today, with the acquisition of Powerball, we will bring in more product and more exciting functional feature to make sure that you and your pet will enjoy and interact even more. For that, allow me to introduce Eric to join me on the stage to talk about what we have to offer. Eric, how are you doing? Good morning.
Jason, good morning. So, Pabo, as some of the reviews have shown, is perfect for users that miss their pets when they're away from home. Put simply, it's a remote monitoring device with audio and video so they can keep tabs on their pet.
Okay, so you want to monitor your pet?
Yes, so what we're introducing today is the newest Pabo Plus. This is an improvement on the existing product with all those great reviews. We've made the camera offer a better, wider viewing angle and added some other features. For instance, 8 users can now simultaneously connect and view through the camera. Or
8
audio.
users?
8 users at one time using smartphone apps.
Well, the pet was pretty busy, but 8 users try to interact with the pet.
So it's more than just monitoring, though. It's actually a lot of fun. And we have a range of accessories. We've built into...
Wait. So basically, Powerball is a conferencing device with your pet.
Pretty much, yes.
Wow. So breaking the barrier between technology and people, and now breaking
pets.
And the pet as well. That's fun, isn't it?
So we built in a hub into the device as well. So now you can have multiple cameras in your home, maybe one on the first floor and one on the second floor.
Okay.
It also
enables a big house?
A big house. And then it allows you to connect accessories. For instance, Pabo Flash.
Wait, that's just a year.
It looks like something just to make it cute and fun, but it adds functionality. This is an infrared camera, or infrared light, so that you can see with the camera at night.
So it's a lighting device that in the dark, you will still be able to see the pet.
You can see your pet, and it gets rid of that sometimes kind of spooky green glow to the eyes. So it's a much more natural experience. Why that's important is because with Pabo, you can record videos or take pictures, save them to the cloud, and then broadcast them to friends or on social media.
Okay, so that's Pabo itself. What else?
So in addition is Pabo Munch. This is essentially a treat dispenser.
A feeder.
Yeah, it'll feed treats to your pet. And while Pabo includes some of that itself, this is a larger dispenser, so there's more treats available.
Okay, so if the pets do more tricks, you get more tricks.
That's
more,
right.
More treat.
Yeah, you can train your pet by remote.
And what about this?
So this is Pabo Chase, and essentially it's a toy for your pet, predominantly your cat,
Come
to
on,
chase around.
it's a cat teaser, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it'll
Teasing
tease your
stick.
cat, make your cat run in circles.
But you will be able to connect to the Powerball and remote control through your phone.
Yes. And finally is Pabo Punch, another toy designed
Punch?
for your
You're
pets.
talking about Punch?
Yeah, so the little rodent will pop up to get the pet's attention, and then they will push on it, it'll hide, and they'll wait for it to come up again, and it keeps them guessing and has some fun.
I think the hype will be between the pet and the people. Both will be very excited about all this new product.
It's entertaining for both, absolutely.
And when will this all ready to
So
get?
I'm happy to say that starting tomorrow, we're taking pre-orders on Pabo Plus.
So we are saying now.
Basically, yeah, within 24 hours now. Please take a look at our demo station where we will be showing off the Pabo Plus camera.
So ladies and gentlemen, Acer formally enter the pet wear industry. Thank you, Eric. Next, I would like to talk about sports. As we promised to you, our acquisition of Explo about a year ago, we introduced the first 3-in-1 biking computer. This product will be ready in 12 countries in no time, ready to go. As we promised earlier, this was our first product, and we have more to come. So Eric, what are some of the more to come products that we want to talk about?
Well, first, I want to add to what you're saying and remind everybody what this is. It's the first of its kind.
Recap a little bit.
This is the Explo X5 smart cycling computer. It's the first of its kind because it allows for GPS and route tracking, as well as it has a built-in camera, video camera. For recording action. What's neat about this is it can be, of course, manually set using the interface, or it can be automated with certain conditions that will set it off. For instance,
Programmable.
Well, you can have it set so when your heart rate reaches a certain level, it will start to record. And that's where the new accessories come in. We have a new heart rate monitor, which is good for the casual user that wants to record, but also the serious cyclist that wants to be able to measure their performance and their fitness levels.
Okay, so it comes with the heartbeat
Yes.
tracker and also extra training gears that for people want to go even further into professional.
Yes. There's also the combo sensor, the add to the bike. And what this does will track very accurately the speed of the bicycle as you're riding, as well as the cadence of your pedaling. Again, this is for those that are very serious about their fitness level and they want to see their performance when they're riding the bike and track it over time.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Eric.
But we forgot to mention one thing.
One thing, when will that be ready?
Be available for orders starting tomorrow. The great news is it'll be available in Taiwan, but also here in Germany, and we'll expand to other very friendly cycling regions throughout Europe very soon.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you very much. 12 countries in a row. The next we would like to talk about is our elder care business. We have this joint venture with GrandPet that taking technology to people that is not very familiar with current available technology so that they will be able to enjoy the interact with people they are familiar with, the community, the network that they would like to have, like you and me. And today we are very happy to have the CEO, Scott Lien, to join us again today. Hi, Scott, how you doing? And with the relationship going to the elder care, we get to know they are totally about 300 million elder people around the world that we believe they deserve a better quality of life. And at the same time, we are very happy throughout the relationship with Grandpad. We have access to Comfort Keeper, one of the largest elder care giver in the world. And today we are very happy to have Carl, the COO of Comfort Keeper, join us on the stage. Carl, how are you doing?
Great, thank you for having us.
Where are you from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina,
Yeah,
so
home of
based
the Tar
in U.S.
Heels, Michael Jordan, that place. Is a
Okay,
place
okay.
Thank you for having us. We're excited to be here and to share with you as you share with the world all the wonderful technology that you bring to us to enrich our lives and make our lives better.
And the people that we care.
And the toys. I love the toys that you bring to us as well. And we at Comfort Keepers do the same thing. We focus on improving the quality of life for seniors, for your moms, your dads, your grandparents. And our role is, we view our objective as to help them age gracefully and safely in the home and the lives that they've built over time.
And keep the network that they have.
Right, right. And we're excited to be here to talk about the partnership that we have with Scott and his team at GrandPad. And GrandPad helps us address one of the issues that afflicts seniors, is that social isolation. As you get older, your friends move away, your family move away.
And people don't not necessarily live in the same location, right?
Right, right. So, and GrandPad allows us to help our seniors connect with the greater world around them and the world as they know it, and their family and their friends and their grandkids, and it really enriches their lives, and each and every day they can reach out and touch people.
Help me to understand a little bit more, backtrack a little bit. So how many people, the senior people that Comfort Keeper care every day or every week?
Sure, sure. In the United States alone, we care for 27,000 seniors.
Wow.
And so, but we have a global footprint as well, so we're here in Europe, and in the Pacific Rim, in Australia, and Singapore, and we care for over 35,000 seniors every day, and we're growing rapidly.
And we are already seeing this kind of technology. GrandPad is able to enrich the quality of life for the people that we care, you care.
Absolutely. So let me give you a couple examples. So we have, I'll just use three. We have, let's go back. We have Roland, who is a retired Air Force service member who lived a very active lifestyle, afflicted with a stroke. But again, he remembers his life, and so GrandPad allows him to connect with his family, his friends, remember the music of his era, and it brings him happiness. And here you can see him using it. We have another one, Brad, who is a rancher. You see him here.
A rancher.
An inventor. He invented a product that's actually on Amazon.
Is that right?
Yes, and he's a true frontiersman in the American frontiersman. So very, very active lifestyle when he was young. But he, like hopefully all of us, will grow old and happy. And this technology allowed him to reconnect with his family.
You are very right. Everybody get old.
So let's hope. That's
and when
the idea.
technology improves, we want to make sure that the senior people will also be able to enjoy the benefit of the technology.
Right, and the technology allows them to bring back some of their past as well. With some of the content that Scott and you have been able to put onto this little machine is the music of their era, the movies of their era, and they can just a peace of mind for them.
Enjoyment, the happiness.
Right, right. And then the last I'll talk about is, I call him Mr. Davis, Cornelius. He is a Tuskegee Airman. So he fought in World War II here on this soil. And
contributed to the country.
Contributed to the country and the improvement of how we interact as citizens in the United States and in the world. These are just sampling of the people that we, at Comfort Keepers, we're in their homes, sharing their lives with them. And GrandPad brings them comfort and allows them to reconnect with the world. And also the world can, as they post things to their family in the world, that the world can see, kind of the great generation. So
well, for people that they work hard when you're young, they deserve a better life, quality of life
right.
when they get old.
Right. And we are a part of the Sodexo family. And Sodexo is a global organization, and we touch 75 million people in 80 different countries.
75 million.
75 million.
A big organization.
Yes.
Where is it based? So
in Paris, France.
In Paris, France.
So So I'm here in Europe quite a bit. So,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
very
very much,
for having
Carl.
us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Grandpet through Comfort Keeper. And what we're going to do, the next step is go beyond Comfort Keeper, beyond United States. We are bringing Grandpet into Europe. First country, Switzerland. We are happy to have the partnership with Swisscom. We have an executive from Swisscom here today. Thank you for coming. And we will be coming together with Swisscom this autumn season to bring the same level of enjoyment and care to senior people in Switzerland. And I'm sure later on, more countries, more people will be able to have it. Next, I would like to talk about our core business. I hope you all can catch up this tempo. It's going to move very fast, okay? Core business, computing. At this moment, computer is still a majority of our business, and so we pay lots of attention in this area. And with your support, your help, many publications are giving us recognitions and awards talking about what Acer is doing, how wonderful our product and the technology will be able to bring to. One example, the Wall Street Journal talking about the next PC that you should consider. And in this whole article talking about Acer computer should be your next PC to be considered. And the real business world, another example of Amazon, one of the largest e-commerce business channel. In the United States of America, in monitor, in notebook, in Chromebook, in all-in-one PCs, almost every category, Acer is having #1 position. In many cases, even higher ASP to be able to provide our product through variety of channels that are doing well. The newly announced product, Switch Alpha 12, which is a high-end 2-in-1 product. We introduced the product only a few months ago. On top of our original 10-inch, the Switch product. But only in a few weeks, we are seeing great recognition and high acceptance. From the third-party data we are seeing, for the 500 euro and below, Acer actually compete with many people. And we got about 25% market share. We are #1 in this segment. Another segment is a high-end market for the 2-in-1 that is 700 euro and above. In the history, is basically only one supplier in this segment that is visible. But only in few months, what happened, Emmanuel? The president of Acer in EMEA, how is the acceptance doing?
You can see the number here. I think the sales are rising very fast. And I think most important, the end-user reviews we're getting on sites like Amazon Germany and other are really fantastic on that product. So really looking great.
So we are getting great acceptance. From third-party data, we are seeing in this price segment about 700 to 800 euro. We are as high as half of the market. We are getting the #1 position that we didn't even anticipate. Nobody believed that. And when we just introduced the product, we will be able to reach to where we are. And even more exciting is that even higher-end market to 1,000 euro market, Acer product start to show up in a visible market segment share. When we look at the overall PC industry, we look at price segment, we look at year-to-year growth opportunity, and the bubble size shows the total available market, the market size. There, we basically show our footprint in every bubble already. And one very important bubble that we identify is a thin and light. It's a slim notebook area. We introduced Acer Aspire S13 about 6 months ago, getting wonderful review, getting local award, actually a worldwide award red dot to recognize this wonderful design and wonderful user experience. That gives us a confidence that we can do it, customers like it, and we want to do it more. Today, allow me to introduce more. Eric, join me on the stage. Show us what Acer has to bring to the world. What are some of the new products in Thin and Light, the slim notebook?
So we have a few products here to tell the story of our focus on thin and light. The first is the Switch 1 that you see holding here. It's got a nice textured design on top and bottom. Opening up and looking inside, you can see an aluminum finish around the keyboard. Jason, take a look at that.
The first thing I don't notice is the diamond cut, the elegance, beautiful.
So it's around both the touchpad and the edge of the system itself. And this is a 14-inch display, and the product has a 12-hour battery life and very fast,
12 hours.
Fast wireless connectivity.
Beautiful machine.
It's available in 4 colors.
4 colors.
Yes,
it's
sir.
all there. The next one.
So this is the Swift 3. This is a 100% aluminum chassis, keeping with the thin and light and stylish design.
I like this golden metal color.
Oh, it looks good. So also a 14-inch display. This has a larger touchpad area with precision touch. So a very accurate and responsive touchpad works great with Windows. Notice here, this is a fingerprint reader.
Fingerprint.
So this enables Windows Hello to make it very easy to connect and sign into your system, among other things.
Talk a little bit more on Windows Hello. What does that work?
Well, it allows for different users to simply connect to the system without having to type in a password. There's also functionality for passwords later on for websites and financial institutions, things like that. Take a look at the profile.
Well, it's beautiful, and it has wonderful touch and feel. Later on, we're going to have this in the demo booth. Please look at it, touch it, feel it, and tell us how much you like it.
It's a good-looking device.
More to come.
So, you started by talking about the Aspire S13.
The award-winning product.
The award-winning. Well, this is the Swift 5, very similar in design. A lot of aluminum treatments.
Well, actually, look the same.
It looks very similar, but there are some improvements.
Tell us about it.
Most notably, I would say the fact that we've been able to put a 14-inch display into the body of a 13.3-inch chassis. So
bigger.
It's thinner, it takes up less space, larger screen, and this time we took that same fingerprint reader, but we integrated it into the touchpad. So again, you have Windows Hello, and you also have the precision touchpad.
It's a beautiful machine. Actually, I personally use it. I really like it. Even the 13-inch, the 14-inch will make it even better.
This is a great device.
And that's it.
Well, we could have something else.
Let's see the crown jewel. Video, please. Well, a couple months ago, as I said it earlier, because of the recognition and the market acceptance for our S13, we gained our confidence and the market momentum doing well. So I went to my president of IT product group, Jerry Gao, again. In fact, it's always Jerry. So I asked Jerry, Jerry, can we make something that's extraordinary, talking about thin and light? Talking about thinness, is that even possible that we will be able to do a computer that is thinner than 1 cm? Jerry, what did you say?
I talked to my boss. Come on, I'm not Tom Cruise. Do not give me Mission Impossible again.
Well, but last time when I asked you to do something, you say no. I say hold it, try it. This time I'm asking you not to say no that quickly. Work on it, and now here we come. Eric, what do we have here? Thank you.
So Jason, this is the new Swift 7. Extremely thin. As you mentioned, it's under 10 millimeters.
Under 1 cm.
It's an aluminum unibody design. Let me open that up so everybody can see. A 13.3-inch display, full HD IPS, so great viewing angles. We've added Gorilla Glass as well to cover that up.
To make it strong.
Well, it's a thin device, so we need to make sure it's going to be durable when you're putting it in your bag and traveling around with it. It also has, even in this thin design, an incredibly powerful 7th generation Intel processor. And a very, very slim design.
So thin.
Aluminum unibody and very smart antenna placement for extremely fast wireless connectivity.
And don't forget about the audio.
Oh, the audio is amazing with Dolby Audio built in.
So give you this surrounding, beautiful, multi-layer experience.
Yes.
Not just the elegant design, but also the enjoyment overall.
Absolutely.
Performance, audio, all come together. Ladies and gentlemen, a computer less than 1 cm thin.
One last thing.
Thank you, Eric. I must say, to make a computer design like that, we need a lot of people's help. We are very happy to have our partners from Intel, Mr. Chris Walker, join us today. Chris, how are you doing?
Thanks, Jason. Great, great. Congratulations to you and Acer on your upcoming 40th anniversary. We've worked together between Intel and Acer for that time, and in that time, we've seen fantastic innovations come, from the birth of the PC and the internet to Wi-Fi ushering in the era of mobile computing, to the phenomena that's now PC gaming and esports, and now super powerful thin and light systems.
It's happening.
It's fantastic. So as you just introduced on the Swift 7, it's taking advantage of the power of Intel's 7th generation core processor that we just introduced yesterday. And what we've done with this technology is it takes full advantage of Intel's process and design capability to make advances in power efficiency. This chip is over 10 times more efficient than the product when we first introduced the core processor. That efficiency is bringing you the kinds of things that you see in the Swift 7. It's the power for people to be productive about 70% faster than what most people are working on, which is a 5-year-old PC. In fact, over 400 million people are still working on a 5-year-old PC. And for new uses, like creating and sharing the world in 4K and 360 degrees, which you see rapidly growing on YouTube and other channels, you can do that 8 times faster.
We need to give them a good reason to do it.
Exactly, and this is the way people are creating and sharing. They want to be immersed in the internet. They want to do it in ultra-high def. And lastly, with a 3 times improvement versus that old system, in the graphics, with Intel HD graphics built right into that little chip, you can game with a hot title like Overwatch on the go on a super thin system in HD. So just fantastic advancements in what you can do day to day on a very portable system.
And what we can do is 1 extra computer. Let's see the video.
Yeah.
7 is the product that we would like to take advantage of the new Intel technology and will be able to do 360-degree full spin.
Wow.
Take it and try it.
You know, this is a fantastic example of the type of designs and one of the thinnest convertibles or two-in-ones.
You must have seen quite a bit. Is this one of the best?
This is so impressive, and taking advantage of that efficiency and power of the 7th gen core processor. This is the reason why the two-in-one category is so hot. 40% growth year on year, and the kind of designs why people are coming and buying PCs, 8 to 12 months faster than they intended. And so this kind of beautiful design innovation built on 7th gen core processors, we're proud to have partnered with Acer on working on this kind of design, and we look forward to the kind of innovations we can do in the years to come.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Jason. And I'm taking this one, right?
Hope you like it.
Thanks.
Well, like many people talk about, PC industry is not declining. And with Chris, myself, we all believe it's a passion, it's an innovation that will stimulate demands other than just sitting here and try to cut price. This is what we bring to you. For that, we are getting you the full product line of slim notebook, slim computer. And you start from $299 US. Without the support from partners like Intel, and we also need others. Let's hear Microsoft to say.
Congratulations, Acer, on the launch of your new lineup of innovative Windows 10 2-in-1s, ultra-thin notebooks, gaming PCs, and phones. The partnership Microsoft shares with you, Acer, is key to bringing the most modern computing experiences to market for both our consumer and commercial customers. And these newest Acer devices are taking full advantage of the new experiences in Windows 10, helping to make it the fastest growing Windows version ever. The new Spin series of Windows 10 convertible notebooks that includes a premium 2-in-1 that takes full advantage of Windows Ink, the new Ink workspace, and the new Cortana capabilities coming in the Windows 10 anniversary update later this year. The new Swift series of ultra-slim notebooks, including the world's thinnest notebook, with 12 hours of battery life, Intel Core i7 processor, Windows Hello, and Cortana. It's a beautiful example of partnering to deliver a premium PC experience to our customers. Equally exciting is a new Predator gaming product you'll be hearing about shortly. We're thrilled with the new eye tracking technology for even more immersive gaming, and Windows Hello in this product. And rounding out Acer's portfolio partnership with Microsoft, the Jade Primo Windows Phone, a powerful Windows 10 computing device that takes full advantage of Continuum and Universal Windows platform applications. These new Acer devices truly bring current and future Windows 10 experiences to life. Congratulations on the launch in Berlin, and thank you for your ongoing support and partnership to deliver great Windows devices and experiences for our customers around the world. Acer will celebrate 40 years in October, and Microsoft is proud to have worked with you for many of those years. Looking ahead, I couldn't be more excited about our partnership in the years to come. On behalf of all of us at Microsoft, thank you, Acer, and congratulations on a great 40 years.
Well, thank you. Thank you for Intel and Microsoft support to make all this happen. And the next, ladies and gentlemen, get in! We are actually in the gaming segment for about a year or so. But as you see on the video, our go-to-market are high-profile activities that's non-stop around the world. And on this map, you are seeing the countries that we point out. We are either number 1 or number 2 in our gaming product. We are very excited with the progress for our gaming PC. Even more, our gaming display, our gaming monitor, we own 37% in the world. And we've been called the new king of the gaming monitor. And we're not going to stop here. I would like to invite my gaming partner, Mr. Gaming inside Acer, Steve Funky. How are you doing, Steven?
Hey, Jason, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Hey, guys.
So what do we have this time?
So, as you mentioned, we have been killing it with our gaming monitors. Everyone's been loving them. And what we have today is brand new. We are the first ones in the world to bring eye tracking technology powered by our friends at Tobii into our gaming monitors.
And we have our friends from Tobii join us today. Oscar, where you are? Thank you, thank you. Eye tracking technology to display.
Right.
Tell us why and how.
Sure. So this is some amazing new technology. Think about how you game today. You use your 2 hands, either with a gamepad or keyboard and mouse. Now, what eye tracking technology allows you to do is it gives the user a third input. This allows game developers to include amazingly intuitive controls into their games. This is a new experience, something that's not possible before, pushing immersion even further. So we have Assassin's Creed Syndicate is a popular AAA title on the market today. And I'll explain 3 features that eye tracking enables in that game, and then we'll take a look at how it works. So the first feature here is eye tracking. Now, the natural targeting. Now, normally when you're playing a game like Assassin's Creed, it's very important for you to strategically select which target you're looking at, to aim, shoot. Maybe you're doing an assassination.
That's aim and shoot all the time,
exactly.
Right?
So normally, when you're doing this, you look first, then you move the mouse, and then you click the button. Now, with eye tracking, you simply look and click the button. So it's much more intuitive. We're eliminating one of those 3 important steps.
For people like me, I got coordination latency between my eye and my hands. That really helps, isn't it?
This will be a lot easier for you.
For people laughing, I know you got the same issue.
That's right. So the next feature that we'll talk about is infinite screen. And this is awesome in Assassin's Creed. It's also great in simulation games where immersion is everything. When your gaze reaches the edge of the screen, nothing happens in normal games. But with eye tracking, with the infinite screen feature, as soon as your gaze hits the top, left, right, or bottom edge of the screen, the camera will automatically pan to follow your gaze.
And start to move.
Exactly, exactly. So you no longer have to rely on solely the mouse to control your camera view.
That's much more intuitive.
That's right.
When you walk into an environment, you want to scan quickly up and down, left to right, what's going on. And for that, just using your eye, you will be able to see the whole scene in the game.
That's exactly right. Now, we have a video. Oh, sorry. One more feature. This is one of my favorites, actually. In Assassin's Creed, this is a wonderful feature. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out in our demo area. Dynamic lighting. Now, when you walk into a very bright room or a very dark room, your eyes automatically adjust.
You'll adjust it, yeah.
Right. Now, eye tracking allows that to happen in games. Before, that's not possible. So in Assassin's Creed, for example, when you look out at this very bright area on the screen, it'll actually darken. The light will darken automatically based on where you're looking. It's a phenomenal feature.
Better.
That's right. So we'll actually show you a video so you can see what it's like in the game. Sounds good?
Let's see the video.
All right.
looks so awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool. And by the way, this feature will also work with Windows Hello, bringing Windows Hello to the desktop as well.
Great.
Yeah. So that's not all we've been doing. We've been working very hard to update our entire gaming lineup with NVIDIA's brand new GTX 10 series graphics cards.
Up to date.
Of course, right? So we're very happy to now have that desktop-grade performance across our lineup of devices.
But that's not all, right?
That's not all.
Okay, so tell us
Sure. So we have
the masterpiece.
Yes, we have one very special product today that we have been working very, very, very hard on developing. Given the new technology that's available, with the eye tracking you saw today, with 7th gen Intel Core i coming very, very soon, with the new NVIDIA GTX 10 series bringing insane performance, we have now created the absolute pinnacle of modern gaming devices.
Pinnacle.
In one machine. That's right. So let's take a look at what it is.
All right.
All right.
Roll the video. So by looking at the name, 21X,
Yep.
I have to guess it's 21 inch.
That's right. This
So
is
what else?
This is a 21-inch curved gaming laptop, the world's first gaming laptop with a curved display.
You must be kidding me. A curved
That's right.
display of notebook.
That's right. That's right. This is the first time it's been done. We're bringing the immersion of our monitors, and we are putting it right into this laptop here.
Does it come also eye tracking as well?
That's right. So we've actually taken the eye tracking you've seen earlier today, and we've also built it in. Inside, we will have the Intel Core i7 CPU. We will have two GTX 1080s running in SLI, of course, why not? And in order to cool all of those components,
The thermal is our strength.
that's right. We had to design a whole new thermal system. So, of course, we'll be overclocking these components. And in order to make sure it's cool enough, we have 5 fans in this device.
And you know what? I can see one of them here.
That's right. 3 of the fans are our patented metal AeroBlade fans. And we've actually designed this amazing glass display on top of the device. You can actually see the fan as it's working while you're gaming. It's a very, very cool feature. So the inside's not everything. We've also added lots of cool design elements to the outside to make sure the experience is immersive and just the best of the best. So we have a full-size mechanical keyboard with cherry switches, of course. We actually have this module right here. You can actually flip it over if you want to use a number pad or if you need the trackpad, you can choose, which is really nice. And finally, Jason, we actually have this panel right here, which users will be able to customize, and it's a maintenance hatch.
And so don't forget this one.
That's right. You can actually remove this panel with one screw and upgrade the machine whenever you want. It's very, very cool, very convenient. Thank you guys. Amazing products. And we are bringing it pre-orders starting later this year.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most incredible, last time we said it was an insane design.
That's right, that's right.
That to the market, a notebook that will be able to perform like a desktop.
That's right. Predator 21X.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Steven.
Thanks, Jason.
At the same time, when the more we get into gaming, the more we realize the industry ecosystem. And we are observing a very important mega trend. That is the converge of the gaming, and movie. In order to make sure that we position well, we have this joint venture relationship with Starbreeze. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the CEO from Starbreeze, Bo Anderson, join me on the stage. Bo, how are you doing?
Thank you, Jason. Awesome. Thank you. What an honor to be here. Huh? What a fun guy. He makes platforms for fun.
And we actually match our,
yeah, we do.
Our dress, right? Dress code.
So, Jason, I've been in the games industry for 20 years.
20 years?
Yes, and I haven't been this excited for 20 years.
And why is that so?
Well, first of all, you show us this laptop, which is just, like you said, it's just insane. Overkill.
You like it, huh?
Yes, and I'm going to be a poor man because all my developers are going to want to have one. Yeah.
But I'll probably give you a discount.
Yeah, 200 of them, great. But then, you know, I'm excited to be here today because our partnership concerning virtual reality.
Good.
Yeah. So, what Starbreeze has done during the last years is that we've been the experts of creating fun, excitement,
well, you actually get the best job in the world. You play games and you develop games the whole day long, right?
It's all fun, right? I have a great time. So we take that heritage and we want to evolve from that, right?
Okay.
We want to push ourselves making greater entertainment. And what else better than going into virtual reality?
Here we go.
Yes. But to challenge yourself, you can't just build games, right? Now,
okay.
because the real challenge is building hardware. That's where it is.
Uh-huh.
So we started out a couple of years ago building a prototype of virtual reality headset.
And I saw it in New York.
Yes. And we met, and you said, you know what? I can do this better, right? And today, we have something absolutely awesome. But let's first look at the video, yeah?
All right, let's roll the video.
Yeah.
For many years, we at Starbreeze have worked hard to shape our own future. We started with game development and one core value. Content is king. We continued with VR hardware to push our content even further. We are now creators of both and control every aspect of our designs. We create content without limitations. Our content is our pride and joy. Our innovation is our strength. Together with Acer, we will define the future of VR.
So it's a joint venture between Starbreeze and Acer. Together, we create StarVR.
StarVR, an absolutely amazing headset where we have 5K resolution, giving an incredible
best of
image.
The best.
Best of the best. Best of the best. I mean, we beat TVs, right?
Of course.
There you go. We also have a wide field of view, almost as wide as the screen you have around you right here. So normal VR has about 100, 110 degrees. We actually have 210 degrees.
So that people no longer have to shake their hand all the time and get dizzy.
Absolutely. No more of this. Just relaxing.
Much more nature.
Yeah.
Relax.
So, like in real life. And that's what we want to replicate in the long run, right?
Uh-huh.
We want to create the Matrix. We don't want to control you, but we want to give you that experience.
Okay.
Yep. So, Starbreeze wants to be the best at creating content. So, we need to join up with the best.
By working together?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, allow us to announce we are now shipping
the StarVR.
The StarVR.
Yes.
And we are setting up the experience stations that after the event, you're welcome to stay, give yourself an experience of true cinematic experience of VR.
And make sure to check it out. It's absolutely mind-blowing.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul.
Jason. Thank you.
And the more we get into the gaming and the VR, we actually realize that the importance of content. And throughout the relationship, we get to know IMAX. The true, I call it, high ground controller of the overall ecosystem. For that, we are very happy to have IMAX join us today. Rob, Lister, thank you for coming to join us today. And to start with, we'd like to show an IMAX video. Mr. Rob Lister, the Chief Business Development Officer from IMAX. Please join me on the stage. How are you doing, Rob?
Terrific, Jason. Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. And congratulations on your 40th anniversary, and it's our pleasure to join. This is the first time we've been at this event with you, and it's really our pleasure to join you. And
There'll be
partner with
more.
you. There'll be more, 40 more to come after this year. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes and kind of let you under the tent a little bit in terms of what IMAX is doing in virtual reality. We just started announcing a few of our initiatives, and there's more to come, so I'm going to kind of try and wrap it together into an overarching ecosystem that we're building. So for 50 years, IMAX has been innovating, and IMAX has been striving towards one thing, one message, which is to give people an experience that they can't get anywhere else. So our audio, our visual, our projection technology has effectively put you inside the movie, taken people to the Hubble Space Telescope, to the bottom of the ocean, to Pandora in the movie Avatar. And we're using this innovation, this technology, this ability to create our next generation of entertainment, and that revolves around virtual reality. So we're leveraging this technology, and in addition, we're leveraging the relationships that we have with all of our worldwide partners, exhibitors, multiplex operators, retailers, mall owners. There's over 1,000 IMAX theaters in the world, 1,500 if you include the ones that are in backlog and set to open over the next 3 years. And between our worldwide partners, we've generated $1 billion in box office just this past year. So we're going to leverage, and I'll tell you how, we're going to leverage this worldwide partnership network. At the same time, we're going to be leveraging probably the most important relationships we have, which are with the content providers. My friend Bo in his presentation before said content is king, and it certainly is. And IMAX now releases almost 50 movies a year, all the biggest blockbusters in the world, the biggest tentpole films in the world, not just through the Hollywood studios, but through worldwide global production studios as well. So this past year, we released 7 blockbusters in China, accounting for, and our China box office accounted for over $300 million of our total box office. And within the, within the world of the studios, I would say the most important relationships we have are with the filmmakers themselves, the A-list filmmakers. They have a desire to work within the IMAX canvas, to use the IMAX platform. And many of them are using our own IMAX cameras to film their movies. So Christopher Nolan used IMAX cameras to film A Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. J.J. Abrams is using IMAX cameras, used IMAX cameras for Star Wars 7. and has said that it's the best format he's ever worked with. This ecosystem that we've created through our relationships with not just the studio executives, but through the filmmakers, the artists themselves, is probably the most important asset that we have. And you know, the word we use internally to describe the relationship we built with all these content providers is trust. So when Sony or Paramount or YE Brothers in China build their biggest blockbusters, invest their most marketing dollars, their most distribution dollars, they entrust those films with our technology. So the question then, and Jason and I have talked about this, is,
so why VR?
Why VR? How does all this fit into VR? So I talked about our technical innovation, I talked about our relationship with our worldwide network of exhibitors, and I talked about our relationship with content owners. When you put that all together, and I'm sorry, I'm going to walk out of the light a little bit, but you can see the answer to the why VR question is because that's exactly what we did in cinema. So in cinema, we have first-rate IMAX cameras, we have relationships with the A-list movie makers and studios, and we have a distribution network of thousands of exhibitors around the world. Same exact thing we intend to do in virtual reality. We formed a partnership with Google that we announced in March to create a cinema-grade, high-resolution VR camera.
So 360-degree camera.
360-degree camera, cinema-grade, and we're going to give it to the J.J. Abrams and the Chris Nolans of the world, and the Jean Mo's of the world in China.
So we can expect those VR movies that are coming out.
Exactly. Short-form VR films that'll be companion pieces to the big movies they make, like the Star Wars and the Avatars.
So what can people expect when they buy a ticket, go into a cinema? What do they expect to see?
Okay, let's hold that question. I'm going to answer it right when we get to
All
distribution.
Right, let's keep going.
On the content side, we are in discussions right now with virtually every major Hollywood studio about a slate of VR content. We're also in discussions with Chinese studios and gaming developers. So we want to put the high production value content that we put on our movie screens onto our VR screens, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then to Jason's question, distribution. The distribution network we envision in virtual reality is location-based VR. So what is location-based VR? Location-based VR is putting an IMAX virtual reality center inside a multiplex, inside a retail center, inside a shopping mall, or just as a standalone. It'll be a destination where people come to visit. They get off their couches. They're watching a Netflix movie off their couches. Right now, they'll leave that couch to go see an IMAX theatrical cinema experience. We believe they'll leave their couches to see an IMAX VR experience as well. We'll bring more eyes into virtual reality. We'll show people higher quality virtual reality. So the example I would give in answer to your question, Jason, is let's say a moviegoer is spending $15 to see Avatar 2 or Avatar 3 in IMAX. For $25, after they've seen the movie experience, they can move over to another auditorium
next door
and experience the VR experience where they visit Pandora.
And they can walk into the movie themselves.
Walk onto Pandora. And that is in large thanks to you and to our partners at Starbreeze. Bo talked before about the Starbreeze, the Star VR headset, 210-degree field of view, 5K resolution, very IMAX-like. So when you combine the three together, the capture with the Google camera, the content through our studio partners, and the distribution through location-based VR centers, we think it's a tremendous and compelling experience and the next generation of IMAX experience.
And now we are already shipping the Star VR HMD to IMAX. And when can we expect that start to happen?
It's a great milestone, and we're very grateful to our friends at Acer and Starbreeze for shipping this very exciting first delivery shipment. We are planning on opening our first VR centers around the world in the fourth quarter of this year. The first one is going to be in Los Angeles, a standalone center in LA. We're talking about a pilot center in Shanghai, a pilot center in London, a pilot center in New York. We'd like to have all of them open by the end of the year. We're in discussions to do that right now. And you know, our view is this is a tremendous social experience. People buzz about going to the IMAX cinema. They buzz about it on social media. They buzz about it afterwards. We think it brings the same buzz to virtual reality. And the fully integrated strategy that we have, a very important part of that, a very important role within that, is our friends Acer and our friends at Starbreeze.
Well, I think people all like me look forward to that. Thank you. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you so much, Jason. Thank you.
By working on our gaming product line, it becomes a very important computing base for the VR ecosystem. Then with the joint venture with Starbreeze, we come up with Star VR HMD. We'll be able to work with companies like IMAX so that we have the gateway into Hollywood to get the content ready for people can really enjoy that. So next time when you buy the ticket, go into a movie theater, make sure that you watch the movie and you walk into the movie. Certain things that will never change. We commit, we'll continue to stretch, sometimes do some insane thing out of the box. That's why I was talking to the team. That's how human civilization will continue. That we don't just follow rules. We want to do things that are extraordinary, do things that no other people will ever even think about, but dream about. For that, we will continue to work hard with our partners in the industry. We'll put together the ecosystem. We'll make sure that enjoyment belongs to all of us. For that, thank you very much for your time, your attention. That's all we have. We'll see you in New York. Thank you.